We're back, guys, in the closing moments of this game. It's now the fourth quarter. The Jets are up 49-14 over the Tennessee Titans. They're just absolutely, it's a bloodbath out here. It is absolutely horrible. Go ahead and say some things, Bob. Well, this game has just been complete shit for the Titans. Like, nothing for them has went right in the second half. I just don't know what's been going on. I mean, it was only like, what was the score, Jim? I think it was 35-7 at the half. All right, well, that was manageable. But, you know, when they started having all these turnovers and you know, they gave up 2 more touchdowns and they only scored the one themselves, you know, in the mid, it just really wasn't doing anything for the team. And now, you know, they're just struggling to just, you know, to continue to play. These guys are now deflated. The game is just barely going on. I just don't know what to say about these Titans. Well, my analysis is, you know, that the game is over. I'm not going to call it over completely, but, you know, it's, well, that seals it pretty much now. You know, they're still throwing picks. I don't know what to say about these Titans.
Oh, ooh. I thought it was on me.
But I don't know what to say about these Titans. I feel like Jake Locker is a much better quarterback than what he has shown today. You know, things happen. It's his first playoff berth. You know, he has the playoff jitters. He's a young kid. He's gonna rally back from this game. It's not the end of the world, you know. He's very young. He has a lot of time to develop and, you know, pursuing his career. But Mark Sanchez has really made his way today. The way he's played and led this team. I think that Mark Sanchez, you know, with all the scrutiny that he has had, you know, over the past season and a half, or really few seasons, is now been put to rest. You know, honestly, now that I think about, you know, Mark Sanchez, well, after I was going to say the good things about him that I was getting ready to say, then he fumbles the ball. So, but I'm still going to say the good things that I wanted to say about him. You know what, Jim? I mean, shit, Jim's my name. Bob, you're a pretty good guy. Go ahead and say what you got to say, Bob. Well, Mark Sanchez, honestly, in my personal opinion, seems to be the same class of quarterback as Joe Flacco. Because
what a compliment, Bob.
Mark Sanchez, you know, has had a pretty successful career, you know, taking his team to back-to-back AFC championships, losing both of them, by the way. Now he's back here in the playoffs after missing the playoffs last season. And I feel like he has, you know, the same level of success as Joe Flacco. You know, he's not really getting anywhere. Well, I can slightly agree with that. And, you know, now Tim Tebow's in here throwing touchdowns. You know, the game is just over. Even after that Mark Sanchez fumble, the Jets, you know, come back on defense and get an interception. This game is just has been over for a very long time, and there's just absolutely nothing that the Titans can do to come back. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, Jim. And there's just nothing more that I can really say about this game. The Titans are just deflated. They played horrible. The game's just over. I think, you know, they need to go back to the drawing board, you know, get back in the lab and, you know, hit this draft and get some more pieces to this puzzle to really make them true playoff contenders for next season. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, Bob. I think that they played very well through this game, you know, trying to keep their head up. You know, a lot of things just haven't went the way that they wanted them to be, but they played, and now Chris Johnson fumbles. I just don't know what to say, anything left that I can say about this game. Like, I'm trying to I'm trying to be the good guy that I am and, you know, continue to say positive things about these Titans, but they're just playing horribly. They're playing absolutely shit. Like, I can't believe this. Team that won, you know, their division with a young quarterback, and now they're just absolutely horrible. I can't believe this shit. Fucking a disgrace to football. Bob. Calm down. It's not that bad. It's absolutely horrible.
Yo, Bob's an asshole.
But this game has just been unbelievable. The Jets have just been playing like fucking saints. And I don't mean the New Orleans Saints. I mean like Saints. They have just absolutely been blessed in this game. Well, I wouldn't really say they've been blessed, Bob, but they've been playing great football today. The Saints have been ailed by a lot of injuries, and these injuries have been keeping guys off the field to help out their team, and it's just not been that great of a game. It has not been great at all. I mean, look at the fucking score, Jim. What are you, blind? You know, all right, Bob. This game is over. I think that we should just relax and just watch the rest of it peacefully without making any noise. So with you know, it's been a good night. You know, good night, America. You know, this is the end of the game, pretty much. I wouldn't say that this is the final score. I see the Jets scoring at least 2 more times, just being assholes and running up the clock at the score. But who knows?
I am not running up the score. That was 3rd down.
What'd you say, Coach?
That was 3rd down. I am not running up the score. 3rd down, I threw a quick out route. His guys weren't there.
Coach,
was I supposed to take a knee?
Just before
was I supposed to take a knee?
Just before
he turned the ball
off.
over twice. He turned the ball over twice. My guys ran the ball twice. They had to get the 1st down to keep the clock going. Don't blame my guys for this.
Bob, what do you got to say about that? All right, listen, Coach Bradford, all right? I wasn't trying to come at you any kind of way.
We're making sure that you don't confuse it because we have a lot of fans out there that respect Jet football. Look at that. Why aren't they running the ball, Bob? Huh? Why aren't they running the ball?
Bob, what do you got to say about to these accusations? Well, listen, Coach Bradford, all right? I'm just saying that, you know, the game is over. You know, you can be a little more conservative. But if you want to play aggressive, hey, fuck it. Do you.
That's how we do it. We can't. We got to stay the war course. We got to carry this momentum into the next game. We don't want to start
and I like that shit. You know what? Fuck it. Score 100, Bob. I mean, Bradford. I'm Bob. And I'm Jim. So, good night, America. It's been a good night.